Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanae Chanel and today I got an ombre nail for you. I don't know what that was, but I'm doing a French ombre for you. Okay? I love it. You're gonna love it. It is the easiest, simplest, quickest, bestest, I know that's not a word, way to do a ombre. I got you, boo. Let's get it. Okay, so I'm basically starting off with the tips that I used for the cornstarch nails. If you haven't checked out that video, you can check it out. The link would be somewhere on the top there. And you can also check out my how to prep your nails for any kind of enhancement tutorial video as well, That'd be great. I'd enjoy it. I mean, I'd like it if you do. Thanks. So yeah, you do some dehydrator, some primer, and use good to go. Right, so to create my ombre today, I'm using I think it's the Sassy White acrylic powder and then the He and She acrylic powder in glitter nude. I think I told you all this before, but they discontinued the glitter nude, so any other powder that's nude for you would work, or any other color that you choose to use, actually, whatever. Okay, so I figured this out. It's not really the hard way, but by accident, really. What you want to do is you're going to start from the tip of the extension, and you want to build the tip to the thickness that you'd want it to be when you're done. So usually you would start from the back of the nail and make your way down to the tip. But what you're going to do, you're going to start from the tip and then make your way down, and you're gradually making like a gradient effect as you move your way down. So the tip is going to be the thickest part of your white. Well, yeah, the white in applying the white, the tip of the extension is going to be the thickest part of the white. One more time. The tip of the extension is going to be the thickest part of the white acrylic, and it's going to be a gradient effect. Once you're through applying the white, you're going to take a glitter nude or any other, or the powder that you choose actually, and start applying, and start filling in the rest of the nail. I like to start from the middle of the nail, because if I start from the middle, I know how thick it's going to be. So I'm building my thickness and my support in the middle before I move my way back, if you get where I'm coming from. So that way, and it worked when I was just started, like when I was now beginning to do nails, because that way I can properly judge the thickness at the back of the nail, because you don't want the back to be too thick. And usually when I now started, I found that if I started from the back, it would be really, really thick and chunky, and it would be a lot of filing that I had to do. So like I said, it's easier if you start from the middle, where you actually need the support, and then make your way to the back of the nail. That's somebody's bread van that's popping their horn in the middle of my video. And with this method, you don't have to worry about covering the white in your application. So if you cover the white, it's fine. When you file, it will be fixed. So you just do you. Make sure your arch is there, your back is filled, and everything's Gucci. And when you're done, you'll see your ombre coming through though. Right, so you want to go ahead and do that for all the other other 4 fingers, because I just did 1. And when you're finished with that, before I forget, I noticed this and I forgot before. You'll notice me cleaning up the edges like that as I go along. That's just to make sure that the acrylic doesn't run into my cuticle area, because that makes it really hard to file. You tend to cut yourself and people if you have acrylic running over into the cuticle area. One of the things, especially when I just started doing nails, I would cover the cuticles. I'd either cover it with glue or acrylic, and obviously you can't file it because you'll cut yourself and it'll hurt. So sometimes I left it and my cuticle would swell up, and to avoid that, clean as you go. Okay, cool. Oh, one other thing, in case you didn't notice, I am using my opposite hand. It was hell to film this video. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna front, but I'm using my opposite hand. So 3 cheers to me, hip hip, hooray! I mean, accustomed doing it, but I see it's a thing on YouTube now, opposite hand videos. Okay, so another thing that happened is because I'm doing the opposite hand, I had to kind of tilt. If you notice that little hole that you were seeing there, I had to tilt my hand to the other side so that I'd be able to fill in the holes that was left when I applied the acrylic. So you just want to make sure that you have all your corners covered, all your edges filled, all of that. Once it's good, then you can move on to the next one, because you don't want to have the little holes, because moisture could get in through those little spaces, those little gaps. You just want to make sure you have everything covered. Right, so after you're finished applying the acrylic to all the nails and you're sure that it's dried properly, which it should be, you can get right into the filing. Can we just take a second to appreciate the cuticle work right there? It was on point. If you've never seen me file my opposite hand before, y'all, just look at the finger contortions. It's crazy. It's cool though. But yeah, sometimes you have those moments when the acrylic is drying and it gets hot. That was one. Right, so you file, you check to make sure that what you're doing is what you want to achieve from the filing, and when you're done, you brush off the little excess dust. Remember, it's an ombre effect that we were going for. You haven't seen it as yet because I haven't shown you the reveal shot, but prepare to be blown away. You can see the ombre coming through right there, right? Right. So my little raggedy gel lamp. You apply your gel polish. I think when I applied this polish, I put on, this is the Gellies. I can't say that properly. Gel top coat, but it's one that you have to wipe off. So I don't know what, I think I was going to do a pattern, but anyway, I applied the gel polish, put it in to dry for like 30 seconds. And after it was dried, I think I didn't leave it in long enough, so it didn't cure properly. So then I went back in with my Nail Couture Shine E gel polish. Well, gel top coat. Right. And put that in for like 10 seconds and it was perfect. And yeah, that's the end of it. I'm still polishing my nails here. Why? Okay, y'all, so finally we get to the end of the video. Look at that ombre. Look at it. 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 Right, so you put some cuticle oil on your fingers, just to get rid of the dust and the whiteness, because we don't want to be ashy and you want to look cute. So y'all, I real hype. I just eat, I have energy. But right, this is the ombre effect. It fades in perfectly. It looks gorgeous, if I do say so myself. If you all could like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thank you.